Hey everyone, I know you're excited to get started, so here's what you can do before class 1. So get your kit, whichever one you've got, or if you've got many, and take them to the laundry room. I'm gonna suggest that you wash your fabric. There are different opinions on whether you should wash your fabric, but I've washed it in the quilts that I've made and it's turned out great. So what I did was I washed it on my machine's most extreme settings. I washed it on hot and I dried it on hot. None of the colors actually bled onto any of the fabrics at all. I did sort them into lights, colors, and darks as best as I could, but none of the colors bled, which was nice. I also dried them in the dryer on high heat, which leaves me this big pile of ironing to do. But this is sort of fun ironing. It's gonna give you a chance to really get to see your patterns. Now, you did get a bottle of Flatter fabric spray in your kit. You can use this to iron if you like. However, I kind of think it's a waste on the first iron. I like to save the Flatter for the final quilt or for some very stubborn wrinkles. For the most part, when I'm ironing right out of the dryer like this, I think just a spritz of water will do. And then you're not wasting your good stuff on just basic ironing. But we do want to make sure everything is nice and pressed before we bring it to the cutting table. And that's what we'll be doing in class. So this week before class, get everything ironed up. Something I like to do is actually layer up the fabrics when I'm pressing them. I just find that, hey, why not give them an extra bit of heat underneath the original one? Doesn't hurt. As long as you're not ironing any wrinkles into it, I find then the whole stack stays nice and flat. Don't be afraid to use a lot of steam. Steam is our friend. This is the only time in quilting where you're actually going to be going back and forth with your iron. The rest of the time we're pressing our seams, but now we're ironing the wrinkles out. I find the ironing board to be a really good surface to have near where you're sewing. A, because it can act as another work surface. So when you're finished ironing all of your fabrics, I would just leave them flat on your ironing board. Don't refold them. Otherwise, you'll have to press them again because inevitably there will be a wrinkle. So if you have the option, leave your ironing board open and up and near where you're going to sew, and you can use it as another work surface and avoid folding your nicely ironed fabrics. Okay. I'm gonna finish ironing these up, you finish ironing yours up, and I will see you for organizing and cutting our fabric.